Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Mike. You might know me on Twitch as Big Blue D. Oh shit. um, so what this video um, is my my critique of WWE 2K22 and what I would like to see in the new game. Um, okay. So let me get this out of the way first. I will say 2K22 is the best wrestling game probably since 2K14 if we're talking um, gameplay wise, presentation wise, um, controls. Just it was a great first step after that debacle that was 2K20. But man, did they make some missteps. Okay, first off, 2K, listen to me. Listen to me. I don't want you to listen to the naysayers that don't really do universe mode or anything like that. Like, e-feds are probably your biggest section of users right now. And if they're not, they're going to be in the next year. Literally, e-feds are blowing up all over on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook. They're just, even people who don't watch wrestling like that often are making e-feds because it's their way to create and flex their creative muscles. And yet you refuse to acknowledge us. You refuse to give us the tools that we desire and or need to really have fun and make our streams all that they could be. For instance, rather than delaying the game or putting extra work into it, you took away custom entrances. Your reasoning was it made the game crash. Well, I have news for you. So does booking a match in universe mode. So does downloading cause. So does putting a tattoo on somebody. So does sneezing. Everything makes your game crash. Your game crashes like freaking Paul Walker. It's bad. So you need to stop giving us false reasons for why you take away things, because if that was the reason, you would have taken away all these other things. Like, it doesn't make sense. Your universe mode is just, you took away promos. Your custom money in the bank doesn't work. You took away tag team finishers for custom teams. So, like, I don't understand. And let's not forget that if I'm doing a tag team matches and I'd have another tag team come out to ambush them on the way to the ring, one of the people from the team getting ambushed will come out with the team doing the ambushing and attack, which makes zero sense. 0 sense. All of a sudden, they're teaming together to like. It's so bad. It's so bad. Um, what we need for the next game, we need these, right? These are things that would go a long way to building back up the trust that you lost with 2K20. Give us back custom entrances, okay? We it's appalling that you took the custom entrances out, and expand on them. Give us the ability to place pyro where we want, the lighting where we want. Really help us, give us the ability to mix and match custom music. Being able to use music from elsewhere would be great. Would be fantastic. That one I know is a pipe dream, but if you could give us that, oh God, that would be incredible. Give us Money in the Bank matches that work. I don't want to have to use WWE's case to do a surprise cash in because I don't run WWE matches. I run BTW matches. I don't use WWE wrestlers. I use my own created wrestlers. So instead of having to announce the cash in ahead of time, I would like surprise cash ins to work again. I don't think that's asking too much. You had tag team finishers working in the beginning when you first released the game, and then inexplicably after one of your updates, didn't work anymore. Give us more flexibility with arena creation. I think that it would be cool to be able to move more pieces around than just, like, for instance, if I wanted to make the aisle wider or more narrow, if I wanted to make it go higher or lower, change the barricades, or remove them altogether for something else, like build my own barricade, and like the ones in NXT during the pandemic with the plexiglass. If I want to put something like that on, I should be able to. What else? What else? What else? Give us more match types. For real. Like, we've had the same match types, I feel like, forever. Give us guest referee matches. And here's the thing. You could easily make a little slider or something where if you're having CAW matches, created wrestler matches, PC versus PC, right? You could slide this to favor a certain wrestler. So you could make them neutral or slide it over towards wrestler B or wrestler A. And that would be amazing. That was my jaw. I don't know if that came through. That would be incredible. That would be awesome. Inferno matches, Buried Alive matches, War Games, Fight Pit, Lion's Den. What was it? The 4 stages of hell or whatever. The one in WCW where it was like a cage on a cage on a cage on a cage. What else? Ambulance matches, dumpster matches, boiler room brawls, hair versus hair, career versus career. What else? Oh, the bullwhip or whatever matches. Anything on a pole. I'm trying to think. And give us the ability to really customize with the match types. If I want to have a ladder in a steel cage, like a ladder match in a steel cage, I should be able to do it. If I want to have an Iron Man match where the only way to get a fall is to knock your opponent out repeatedly, I should be able to do it. Don't limit us. We want to be limitless or as close to it as possible. You know, we want to be able to book the way we would want to book if we actually owned our own wrestling federation. You're giving us this, you know, this chance, this opportunity with your game. And you've done okay. Lately, though, you just got lazy. You haven't tried to give us anything. You're just basically serving us leftovers cold without even putting it in the microwave first and saying, here, it's the same meal that you've been having. Enjoy. When you look at Here Comes the Pain, you could drive a golf cart while dragging someone behind. And even to this day, it holds up. Like, the controls hold up and everything. Why can't you do that? Why? I don't understand. Give us intergender matches. Here's some news for you. I know, it might be hard to hear. This might shock you. It's 2022, and women, they're pretty badass. In fact, a lot of the women wrestlers, they're better than the men. They can hang with. Look at Rhea Ripley. If you can sit here and tell me Rhea Ripley couldn't kick the shit out of 90% of the men on the roster, any roster, you're nuts. You're delusional. And I think that it's high time that they get treated the same in these games. They wrestle dudes all the time in other companies and in the indies. So, they should also have the ability to bleed. There, I said it. I think it's pretty dumb when they get clocked in the head with a sledgehammer and the screen flashes, but there's no blood. But you hear the announcer saying, "Oh, they just got busted open." What? What else? Okay, here's one in universe mode again. Notice a trend here. Notice a trend? A lot of universe stuff mode. You know, universe mode stuff. You need to have it where, like, if there's a Royal Rumble and there's 3 men in the match, 2 of them are part of the same tag team, and the other's not. The 2 that are on the tag team should have the kind of common sense AI that they're not going to go after each other when there's someone else in the ring. Or if there's a rival in the ring, they target that rival first. Don't limit us in creation. You know, the whole, this hairstyle doesn't go with this, or you have too many points spent already. You gotta take something off to add this. No. There should be no restrictions in creation like that. And please get rid of the clipping with belts and things. You said you had it fixed this year. I mean, your videos with your developers were crowing about it. Hey, we don't have clipping belts anymore. You won't see title belts going through jackets, blah, 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 blah. That's all they do is go through jackets. The dyeing system is very sloppy, slow, inaccurate when you try and dye hair. Body types. 2K22 did one thing really well. It really allowed for different body types and variety of body types. 2K22 limited you severely with this. Face types. If you're going to give us templates, don't give us the same friggin' templates we've had for 10 games. If you are, give us double, to triple the amount. Give us new ones. Yeah, we have the facial reconstruction feature, but some of us don't, you know, have the time to sit there for 8 hours refining every little thing on the face, and we just want to like grab one and touch it up a little bit. Because then the cause start to suffer from clone syndrome. You know, it's like, oh, that guy looks like that guy and that guy. What else? Tattoos for women. When you try and put a tattoo on a created women wrestler, they warp and stretch and look terrible. You can do it on men semi okay, but you gotta do something about the tearing and the warping and the stretching. It just looks awful. I'm trying to think here of different things. And if any of you are watching this and I missed something, put it in the comments, please. What else? Creative finisher. Bring back creative finisher. Yes, some of them looked really, really over the top, right? But this is wrestling. Wrestling is over the top. I'm sorry. A guy like Ricochet does over the top stuff all the time that shouldn't be possible. Let us create our own moves. Let us create our own pop-up Uranagi, or, you know, like some kind of a custom rock bottom into a suplex into a DDT or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out here right now. But like, the creative finisher is one of the more fun things that you took away. And you've been taken away steadily for the past few games. And I don't understand your rationale on that. I don't understand why you would say, you know what's going to be more fun for the player if we take this away? GM mode. Give us all the belts. Every one of the belts. We want the Intercontinental title. We want the Universal, the WWE, all the tag titles. All the belts. We want to have more than 4 matches. Let us have up to 9 if we want. Give us the option on how many matches we want to do. Fans should be pooled. They shouldn't be separate. So, i.e., if someone loses fans, that means that the other person is gaining them. You know, it shouldn't be 2 separate pools. It makes no sense. I guarantee you, people who are watching Raw are also watching SmackDown. It's not, oh, I only watch Raw, or I only watch SmackDown. Like, no. It's the same company. Fans are going to watch both. So the battle for supremacy thing in GM mode should be a battle for the same fans. What else? Feuds. Rivalries. They should make sense. I think promos need to be redone. They need to be put back in, and they need to be given better dialogue. Have someone who actually writes for the company write the dialogue. Or better yet, go get someone like CM Punk. I don't like CM Punk at all, right? But you have him oversee something like what the promos look and sound like. It's going to come off way better, way more authentic. Paul Heyman. Get Paul Heyman to do it. Get John Cena to do it. All masters on the mic. What else? there should be um, a development system in universe mode. So, like, if I create a car, um, there should be like this development show that they have to go to first, and then as they get wins, all then they can be called up. They have to like reach a certain amount of exp or a certain amount of wins to be eligible to join the main show. I think that would be cool, you know. Um, let's see. I think the move sets, you should not be restricted on what can be a finisher. For instance, I have a guy, Canadian Papa Bear, on my in my eFed, and I made him a big hulking dude, right, with a bear motif. He comes out with a bear mask. So what did I want to give him as his finisher? The Grizzly Magnum, not the one in the corner, the one in the middle of the ring where he just winds up and bam, Can't do it. Why can't I do it? I have no clue. You can do the one in the corner, but you can't do that one. And there's a lot of moves that I think should be finishers or, can be used as finishers, and they're not. Um, what else? I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. Basically, I think here's one. Teams, factions, right? Factions like the Shield and whatever. Remember how they would circle the ring, right? They would come out, they would all get to one side of the ring, and then they'd come in and beat the person down. We need that in universe mode. We need the ability to put in like 3-on-1 beatdowns, 4-on-1 or 4-on-2, and it should work like that. They should be able to, instead of just running to the ring randomly and I'm gonna hit you with my finisher once. They should come out, surround the ring. The wrestlers inside start to like panic, like looking around. Oh no, what are they gonna do? And then they step up on the apron, and then they get in and just start mugging them. Bats. Look, I love the weapons. But you got to retool the bats because a guy just sitting there going 32 times. And here's a huge one. Weapons. If someone gets hit, like, even 3 times, hell, even 1 time in the ribs with, like, a sledgehammer, they should not be able to get right back up. No. Weapon damage should be severe. If you manage to hit someone with a weapon, right, like a big one, like a chair, sledgehammer, baseball bat, they should feel it. It should be like an instant stun or something. At the very least, they should move a lot slower, more ginger. To that end, we need more. We need to go back to when you could injure a certain body part. So, like, if you worked on the leg, they would start limping. If you worked on the arm, it would be hanging to their side. Accumulative damage should be a thing. If you throw someone off the top of the cell, they should not be getting up in 20 seconds like nothing happened and climbing up the top of the cell again. There was something with the weapons. Oh, if I want to do an Iron Tables match, the tables should keep replenishing. It shouldn't be like, there's only the ones that were, 4 tables or whatever. Once they're all slid out and broken, that's it. I don't care if the wood has to disappear after X amount of broken tables, it's fine. But, I don't know, it's kind of ludicrous. But yeah, the biggest thing here is universe mode. You've got to start showing more respect to the eFed users. We are legion right now. We are the driving force to who gets your. Do you know how many people got the game just by watching my stream because of the eFed thing and the creation? Because they see what you can create and they want to do it too. They want to make their own characters. They want to make their own booking, their own storylines, their own match types and arenas. eFed users give you a platform to sell more of your games because streamers come in and they see what you can do with the game and then they want to do it too. So give us more of the ability to do that. Help us help you. Help us help you make more money. I know you're going to like that. And I wouldn't mind almost like a persistent online thing like Madden has, right? Where they constantly update things like ratings and stuff. Give us something like that, but with attires, right? Like attires and maybe wrestling ratings for people who really do a lot of they actually play the game with the wrestlers that are already there. But give us updates through attires. If there's a big WrestleMania, like we're still gonna go out and buy the new game. It's not like, oh well, I already got these Seth Rollins pants. I'm not gonna get the new game. Oh, I already got this Cody Rhodes jacket. I don't need a new game. Like, no one's gonna do that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm ranting now. I know there's probably a lot of stuff I missed out. So anyone watching this, if you've got anything, place them down in the comments. Let them know what's up. 2K, make sure you read the comments so that you can see what they are. And hopefully you guys listen, man, because we want to buy your game, but like we also want options. We want you to give us what we need to get better. So yeah. Anyway, this has been Mike, aka Big Blue D, on Twitch. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm not going to do a whole lot of these talking videos here on the BTW channel. It's, well, I don't know if see, I don't want to spoil anything, but I don't know if I'm considering what I want to do as this. Anyway, again, have a good one. Peep the videos, the past episodes that I've been posting, so you can get a taste of what BTW wrestling is like and what it could be even better if 2K got there together. So, treat others the way you want to be